trip.
The nation's favourite celebrities.
Got some proper bling here.
Paired up with an expert.
Point!
And a classic car. Their mission? To scar Britain for antiques.
All breakages must be paid for.
This is a good find, is it not?
The aim? To make the biggest profit at auction. But it's no easy ride. Who will find a hidden gem? Who will take the biggest risks?
Kind of my antiques head on.
Will anybody follow expert advice?
I think it's horrible.
There will be worthy winners.
This is better than Christmas!
And valiant losers. Time to put your pedal to the metal. This is Celebrity Antiques Road Trip. Yeah. Who is gracing today's road trip with their presence and driving away in this classic car?
Wow, look at this.
That's nearly as old as you, Tommy.
There's nothing as old as me.
Oh, yes. It's none other than legendary comedy double act, Cannon and Ball, or, as they like to be known, Tommy and Bobby.
So who's driving?
It's toss for it.
Go on, then. Heads.
It's tails. Well, you know, I'm going to let you drive.
Hey, first time I've won anything.
Exactly.
So, with Tommy behind the wheel, let's take a quick drive down memory lane. Long before Ant and Dec, Simon and Cheryl, or Tess and Bruce, well, maybe not Bruce, these guys were the kings of Saturday night TV.
I play the piano. You can't play the piano. You really hate me, don't you?
A decade-long reign saw them pulling in over 18 million viewers every week. Bobby's red braces and Tommy's stern demeanour made them instantly recognisable across the country. And let's not forget that catchphrase.
Hello there! Hello! Rock on, Tommy!
They were discovered by a new generation when they went into the jungle in 2005, closely followed by regular appearances on Last of the Summer Wine. These evergreen talents are driving a gorgeous 1965 Sunbeam Tiger.
Well, the only thing you know, Tommy, I know about antiques is yourself.
You're older than me.
No, Mr. Silly.
You are.
I'm going to win because I
don't tell me you're going to win again, right? Because I've never won anything with you.
I'm telling you, I know a lot about
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. What happened? I went out first. Cookery programme, I lost on that. So I've never won anything. So today...
What did he tell you? You're a loser.
I'm going to beat you.
Well, Tommy, help is at hand in the form of two august experts. Behind the wheel, on this left-hand drive 1974 Beetle, is military mad auctioneer Paul Laidlaw. His co-pilot is auctioneer James Braxton. How's your knowledge of your celebrities, boys?
I think Tommy was.
What was he?
Tommy was all the braces, and then Bobby was taller and sort of slightly... I thought his humour sort of ran slightly higher.
Is Bobby not the small one with the moustache? Oh, jeez, we're in deep water. We don't know who we're talking about.
Oh, dear. But you do know about the catchphrase, right, fellas?
Of course, you've got to avoid the catchphrase, haven't you? That's like that big red button with the sign that says, do not push.
What catchphrase is that?
Rock on, Tommy.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah, I've planted that seed. I'll bet you that guy's not heard that expression in 20 years. I bet there's no way that he gets that every time he exits the house or the car. I bet no one ever shouts across the other side of the road, rock on, Tommy. He'll love it.
I doubt it.
Yeah. I'm a bit worried, really.
Why?
I hope they're not snobbish.
Oh, they won't be snobbies. They're good lads. I think you're with Paul Laidlaw, somebody like that, I think he's called.
Paul Laidlaw?
I think so, I think so.
How long's he been lying low?
Good question, Bobby. Paul and James have got to the meeting point first, but will they know their cannon from their ball?
Hey,
Hiya, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you? Good, nice to be
We have
here.
the same hats.
I know.
Hey, I can't believe it, can I?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
So
We're doing this thing, it's me and thee.
You're looking after me?
Yeah.
Oh, James is looking after me. I am the most competitive person ever, but I don't know anything about antiques. He's beat me on everything we've done in show business. This is the day you die.
Oh, that's it. You're driving, Paul. Hang on.
You're going down.
I'm going down ahead of you.
It's early in the day, and this is already shaping up to be an interesting trip.
Well, if I see something quirky me, I'll just pick it up and say, I like this.
Yeah, that is the right tactic, by the way. A strong reaction is as good a route in as any. And then my job's to turn around and say, well, if we can get it for that, we could maybe make a buck. That's it. There's our double act.
Paul and ball. What a good double act. Paul and ball.
Don't let Tommy hear that, Bobby.
I need to beat Mr. Ball. We've got to beat him.
I will do my best.
You will do your best.
I will do my best.
That's all I want. That's all I want, because I need to win.
This programme will split the act up. 52 years, nobody ever split us up. I've known him longer than I've known my wife. We're like an old married couple without the
bitterness.
Yes, you know.
Are you sure about that? With a bulging kitty of £400 each, our two pairs will be travelling more than 200 miles through Yorkshire, starting in the ancient city of York and winding through the beautiful dales and valleys before ending up at auction in the spa town of Harrogate.
Rock on!
Our shopping starts today in the ancient city of York, home to the towering York Minster Cathedral. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the city's fortunes were made by railways and chocolate.
This is it.
This is it.
It's the moment where Mr. Ball goes down.
Yeah.
Our first shop for both teams is Red House Antiques. And first over the threshold are Tommy and James. The shop is run by Tim. Great name, great guy.
What a great place.
Isn't it fantastic,
place.
isn't it?
York's best antique centre.
I live here and I've never been in.
Well,
the shop.
shame on you.
I will be bringing
Give
my
me your
wife.
hand. I'm going to slap it.
Oh, not nice that. Not nice that.
But I'll look after you.
No pain, no gain in this game, Tommy. But watch out. Here comes the competition.
Welcome to my world.
Thank you. I'm a bit nervous.
No need for nerves, Bobby. I'm sure Paul will keep you straight.
What about that jade boat?
Why do you like that?
Why do I like
There's
it?
no
I don't
jud-
know, it's different, isn't it?
It's certainly different.
This Chinese-style model boat, or junk, to give it its correct title, is ticketed as Jade, currently very popular in China. The asking price is £275.
It ain't, in my opinion, jade. I think that's probably finest green glass because there's a lot of jade there for £275. Even allowing for the fact that, see, AF, that's terminology. As found.
Oh, as found.
As found. And it suggests if you get an auction catalogue, getting a price ticket, it's saying, have a closer look, ladies and gentlemen, because
As found.
there are issues with it.
All right, we'll leave that then.
Moving on then, thank you. What else will Bobby spot?
Oh, look at that.
Look at what?
Look, a three-headed duck.
Oh, good luck, Paul.
Oh, that's just...
Oh, look at the... Hang on, but look at the price he wants. He wants $365 for it.
Yeah, but look at the provenance as well. Provenance, the London Museum of Curiosities. That'll be worth every penny of that in the right quarter.
Would you not buy that?
Seriously? A three-headed duck?
Oh, yeah. I would, you see. You can say to people, I've got a three-headed duck. It's fantastic, really. I'm not very good at this, am I?
You're doing just fine. But how's the competition getting on? Ooh, that looks familiar.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. That's a big fellow.
I like that.
What is it? God, that looks... It's sort of... It's molting, Tim.
It is
it's
molting a little bit.
You like that?
Yeah. You take that, James.
I'll take that.
Oh,
it
hey,
on there.
that's nice.
It's a sort of riverboat. Now, the interesting thing with this is it's got quite a good stand, but it's not terribly old. But it doesn't seem to matter so much.
Why?
Jade.
Why does it not matter? Because it's jade.
It's jade.
Hey, Paul wasn't so sure about that, but James thinks this is the business.
It's almost like an object. It's almost like something that you weigh and you buy on price. It seems to be a funny thing at the moment.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Get him off. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down.
I've already checked into this.
Doesn't matter.
And on this card it says AF. Am I right?
Yeah.
You are right, yeah.
As found.
As found?
Yes,
Or-
as found. Which means it's not worth the money because it's broke already. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Words of
go away.
words of
All right.
wisdom. Will he be repeating those at the auction house?
No.
When the hammer's gone down?
Bobby's warned them, but what are they willing to pay?
Right, you ready?
No.
275.
Yeah, no,
Right.
hating that,
Yeah.
hating that.
You're hating that, aren't
We
you?
are eating it, Brad.
Right. How about £170?
What do you think
He's
about...
still squeeze. I think we can squeeze him further.
160.
Tommy.
We'll take
no,
it.
I think
No?
140.
140?
140. 140.
Tim, no,
I'm not taking any notice.
140 and I'll get you a ticket for one at shows, all right? I'll throw that in. I'll throw that in.
Shake my hand.
140.
140.
Whoa.
Self Jade boat.
But it
I was
does at
gonna
the
buy
auction.
that. And my expert said don't.
Oh, on our boat we go down the river.
My word, they're all getting rather excited.
Too late!
Tommy and James have knocked Tim down to a generous £140. That's a big spend for a first item, but also a big discount. If it's jade, that is, and not just a junk.
Well done, Chief.
Well done, pal.
Well done, Tim.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you,
I'm
Tim.
loving this
Fantastic.
Bobby is still keen on the man-made three-headed duckling, though.
When I was a kid, there was a museum, Eye on the Moors. And we used to go in as kids, and they had a two-headed lamb in it, sheep with two heads.
Yeah, I'm seen the tell you.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
You don't want to see another one either, do you?
No, but if we get it for the right price.
This taste for the bizarre is in vogue. Yeah, no two ways about it. So, arguably, your
I think
feelings
we should
towards
take a
that
punt.
work. Now, priced up at £365. I kid you not, I'd want it to be closer to £100 than £300.
Well,
We
let's
need
just
to-
have a bit of a punt with him. Let's see
We
what he
need
has
to
to
have a
say.
conversation, don't we?
It could be a difficult conversation if they want £265 off the ticket price. Well, good luck, everyone.
So it's 365 at the minute. isn't
Yeah. How does 280 sound?
it? Not good.
Terrifying.
I want to be
More
straight to-
terrifying than the three-headed duck.
It's quirky. And it's a little bit different. It's something you're not going to see every day.
Thank goodness for that.
Well, how much do you want to give me for it, Bobby?
No, I'm getting worried.
Well,
Don't worry.
150.
150.
Maybe that's too dear.
Paul certainly thinks so.
How do you put a price on that?
You can't.
It's unique. And that's a powerful lever.
but
But,
you-
I'll tell you what, it leaves it all up in there.
But you certainly can't put a price of 365 on it.
It's a hell of a discount, isn't it? 365 to 150.
150, I thought I said 120.
No, you said 150. Call me Lily, not silly.
150.
Oh, give us your money.
Oh, I think you've just bought something.
I'm only saying, if you're good, we're not good lower than that.
No, that's it. This is the point of no return. It's £150.
You love it. It's crazy.
We'll have that.
Are you buying it? Shake my hand. Give me your money.
Okay.
Bobby's taken a big bite out of the ticket price and has snapped up the three-headed duckling for £150, less than half price. It's a unique item, and he clearly loves it. But will it fly at auction?
It's standout, and if it grabs a couple of people like it grabbed you and Tim, could be
right.
all right.
If not, we've lost.
So that was Ball, but what's Cannon up to?
You look at it.
Porcelain is all about condition.
Fittingly for York, they've found a pot for drinking chocolate.
Oh, it's from Hungary. Hungary. Have you ever been to Hungary?
No.
I have.
I've watched
Have you?
them.
Is it nice?
Beautiful.
I've been on a diet,
Beautiful.
but I'm not a bit hungry.
Heron Porcelain was founded in 1826 and became known for supplying the royal families of Europe. Their patterns are named after famous customers, and this one, called Rothschild's Birds, is named after the famous banking family. Ticket price is £145.
What's the deal on that?
What's it? It's got to be low, Tim.
You've got to give us a chance, you know what I'm saying here, Tim. Don't mess us about. You know what I mean?
I'm sort of 30, 40. That sort of...
60 quid. 60 quid.
Can you not do 70?
I think there'll be a beautiful posh lady in Harrogate,
Yeah.
desperate for that.
Yeah, sort of 55.
At 55 tops.
Come on, Tim.
It's a deal for me. Oh, sorry, Tim.
He's the man. I'm not selling it.
Put it there.
What about 60?
Go on, 55.
Get it in, 55.
Stop
You're
fiddling
smart,
around,
you
man.
already good lad.
Go on.
55, it's a deal.
the way.
It's done, it's done.
It's all about the posh porcelain.
Posh porcelain, bang, into Harrogate, woof.
Another bargain in the bag there. These two are shopping up a storm.
Thanks, Tim.
Well done. Yeah, lovely. I like a man hug. Come on.
I think we're going to grow up.
Come on. Let's get going. Go on.
Bally, you're going down.
Down. He's going down. Go on.
Sounds like a new catchphrase, Tommy. But out on the road, the boys are talking about Bobby's old one.
I get that all the time. Rock on, Tommy. And then they go, how are you, Tommy? I say, I'm not Tommy. What you say, rock on, Tommy? I say, that's Tommy, my partner, I'm Bobby. It doesn't ride, is it, rock on Bobby? It's rock on Tommy. Then I get in a whole conversation with them. So now I just nod my head. All right.
Till they've never heard it before.
Bobby and Paul are off to visit the York Medical Society and find out about a local volcano hunter, a real-life Indiana Jones with just as remarkable a name.
Hi, I'm Stuart.
Paul.
Hello.
Well, we are here to learn about a volcano hunter.
The volcano hunter.
Tempest Anderson. Is there a better name than that? Please, follow me in.
Despite his memorable name, Tempest Anderson has become a forgotten Victorian hero. He not only invented a new type of photography that is still with us today, but revolutionised our understanding of eruptions and volcanology, or the study of volcanoes to you and me.
Wow. Something mad. Is this the family home, or?
This is indeed the family home. He lived in this house. His bedroom is just upstairs.
Was Tempest his real name? Because that seems very strange to say, look for volcanoes, and he's called Tempest.
He was, in fact, called Tempest Anderson.
Wow.
I mean, it just fits the man completely.
Born in this very house in 1864, Anderson trained as an eye surgeon. His understanding of lenses led him to building his own pioneering cameras. He was also a keen mountain climber, and it was through taking photos on trips abroad that he became fascinated with volcanoes.
I think it was the fact that it gave his travels a focus as well. And not only that, he was corresponding with various other volcanologists in various parts of the world. He wasn't afraid to travel for days across a remote landscape by horse and tent, for instance. And if he travelled across Central America like he did, he travelled on the back of a pony and slept in a bivouac at night.
Wow.
So, a real character.
In his photographs, Anderson began to see the geological links between volcanoes and earthquakes, which at that time were not understood. His most important work came in 1902, when the Royal Society sent him to the West Indies to investigate two devastating eruptions which had killed thousands. It set his mind back to avalanches he'd witnessed in the Alps, how the tumbling snow would create huge blasts of cold powder in front of it.
He realised that the mechanism behind this particular type of eruption was exactly the same. You had this big cauliflower cloud on top. You had a denser cloud underneath with a heavy material. But in front, you had something called a ground surge. Now, nowadays, a ground surge is something all volcanologists know about. And that was one of his fundamental gifts to volcanology. And it laid the groundwork for an awful lot of what came later.
He called this ground surge of gas that came before the heavier lava the nuée ardente, from the French for glowing avalanche. Anderson realised this was often what killed civilians rather than the lava that followed it. Anderson didn't just record the natural phenomenon, but also the human tragedy it left behind.
One of the other things that Tempest Anderson had a real interest in was the aftermath of volcanic eruptions and the problems that people had because of that. And this shows the suffering in Italy with the damaged buildings and people being looked after by the military. Everybody thinks he was just the volcanologist, but he took photographs of everything wherever he went, the buildings, the transport, the people he stayed with. So it's a very broad-ranging collection of photographs.
Anderson used the most up-to-date man-made technology to record ancient natural phenomena. He took over 3,000 photos, a staggering amount in a pre-digital age, and his biggest contribution to photography is still with us today on our smartphones.
This picture fascinates me.
This is really quite interesting. This is a panoramic photograph.
So he invented the panoramic view?
Yeah, he did. He built the camera to take panoramic photographs, and I believe that this very same design was taken up by Kodak and produced commercially sometime later.
It's amazing.
This particular photograph was when he was in Iceland. This is Lake Mavarten.
You can now take stunning panoramic photos like these from your smartphone, but back then, phones were a bit different.
Now this is a really interesting object because this is York's very first telephone. He bought it.
So he had the only telephone in York?
At that point in time,
Wow.
yes, and it was his telephone number was York 1. He bought it so that he could hear more quickly about eruptions anywhere in the world. It's said that he had 2 bags that lived at the bottom of his bed.
Right.
One was packed for cold climates, one was packed for warm climates.
Right.
As soon as he got the call, he picked the right bag up and off he went.
And the calls kept coming right into his 60s. But sadly, in 1913, after more than 40 years hunting volcanoes across several continents, he died. Fittingly, he was returning from a volcano in the Philippines when he succumbed to a fever and was buried in Suez. He was 67.
Even when he died, one of his friends had said to him, "You know, Tempest, you're bound to die on one of these adventures of yours, but it'd be such a great satisfaction to you that it will have been in the pursuit of science."
Tempest's memory lives on through a plaque in York Minster Cathedral and a lecture hall in his name he bequeathed to the nearby Yorkshire Museum. And there are now plans to make his photos available online.
It's been a wonderful day learning all about him. He's like an Indiana Jones of his day. It was fantastic. Thank you very, very much, Stuart. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Our other antique hunters, Tommy and James, are adventuring 14 miles west to Barnby Moor.
How long have you and Bobby been together?
53 years this year.
That's amazing.
53 years.
Golden wedding.
It's being looked up at the moment. We don't know whether we are the longest serving double act in the world. And there's every chance that we could be. So Guinness Book of Records are looking it up.
Isn't that amazing?
Certainly is. Let's see if they can find any record-breaking bargains at the next destination, Bar Farm Antiques, where Dominic will be showing them round. Nice shirt.
Good afternoon, gents.
Let's do it. Come on.
Come on with
Good
us,
luck.
Dominic. Come on with us.
Eagle-eyed Tommy has spotted something familiar. It's himself in a rather fetching wrestling outfit.
We've got me and Bobby, and we had Big Daddy, who was a big lad, but he was a massive wrestler in the 80s, and he came onto our show. They used to knock hell out of one another.
And then they used to get hell knocked out of them by the ladies with their bags.
I know. The ladies used to be smacking them with bags and all sorts.
I'm sure they have bricks in some of those.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure they did. Rock on, Big Daddy.
I was supposed to show Bobby how to wrestle, but I couldn't do it with Big Daddy. He was huge. But, what a memory that is.
Nice memories, eh? How about this for another blast from the past?
Well, it's definitely the period, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Good pictures, too.
Yeah.
Good pictures,
the good
isn't it?
likeness, I mean, like, sometimes you don't get them as a good likeness, you know.
This Beatles souvenir plate doesn't have a maker's mark and is mass-produced, but anything featuring the Fab Four can still be popular.
I suppose if you're a Beatles collector, you collect pretty well anything, don't you?
Any Beatle memorabilia.
Might be the missing link in somebody's collection.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be good?
That picture's mine.
That would be good.
OK, that one's a possible. Anything else?
Where's the bargain?
I think it's a matter of just finding that thing that leaps out first.
And what's the last thing you want leaping out at you?
How about an ancient brick, guys?
No, look at that.
What, and somebody's put their hand on it or foot on it?
Very old, handmade clamp brick with dog print.
Aye, it's there.
see.
Look at it.
I think that's a possibility. I like that.
Well,
A clamp brick is one that's traditionally made in a simple kiln of bricks stacked around a slow-burning fire.
it's priced at...
Yeah, ridiculous
28,
price.
but,
Come on.
really
Let's
good,
put that aside, and that could be a possibility for us.
With 2 items shortlisted, it's time for a sit-down and a think. Where better to do it than under the Yorkshire sun?
Oh, thank you, sir. I eat them in doubles.
Thank you very much indeed. Look at that.
The only reason I wanted these was so I could dunk them in my tea.
Hey, shouldn't you be talking antiques, you lot?
Never quite got dunking.
Do you not like dunking? No. When all the bits drop in your tea?
No.
Oh, I love it, me. I love it. I love dunking.
Don't we all? OK, boys, tea break's over. Back to work.
You've got to understand that when the bits drop in there and you finish your tea, you've still got a biscuit in the bottom.
God, just making it go a little further,
Just a
isn't
little further. Typical Yorkshire.
Oh, I give up.
Lift your elbow. Lift your elbow. That's dunking. You've got it. Oh, man, what a quick
I got a Yorkshireman
Oh,
there.
man.
Let's quit the dunking and get back to the deal. What can Tommy and James get the plate and the brick for then, eh?
It's funny, isn't it? We scoured this place
Yeah.
and we come up with a Beatles plate
Yeah,
and a brick.
on a brick.
Here are our two Bs.
We're going to Harrogate.
Yeah,
It's posh.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very posh. It's Sunday afternoon in Harrogate. Posh lady. Will she buy that and put it in her handbag? And then, of course...
A Fab Four.
Help, I need somebody, help. You know
Yeah,
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
looked at the price, help is
Are you
what
kidding
we
me?
need.
£32.
It's quite a nice engraving. It's
is.
good.
It's good.
It's good image, but it is mass produced.
Yeah, but how many are left?
Probably literally thousands. That is the problem.
Yes, possibly.
Yes.
You know.
What do you think?
So £28, 30. That's a lot of money.
50. Oh.
£50.
Oh.
We're in East
Come-
Yorkshire
come
now.
on.
We
Don't
can
buy-
do a deal.
Right,
Yeah,
come
we
on then.
all
Do
had
it.
in this.
£12. That's a
For the two?
discount. Excuse me,
Fantastic. What a deal.
sir. Excuse me.
12 quid for two.
No, just for the plate. But what about the brick?
14. That's sort of a round figure, isn't it, then?
So 14, 12.
Yeah. Let's say 25. Is that correct?
25.
25
For the both of them.
for the both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Gets
all
the
right.
deal.
You happy with that,
You happy
Dominic?
with that, Dominic?
Yes.
Come on, put
Thank
it
you,
there.
my mate.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Dominic.
Easy, as Big Daddy would say. That's the Beatles plate for a fab price of £12 and the brick for 13. Let's hope it isn't unlucky at auction.
Just
Beatles.
hope the people of Harrogate appreciate the beauty in that brick.
Well, they'd better do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now.
And on that note, it's time to bring the curtain down on both our double acts. Nighty-night, you lot. It's a new day in wet Yorkshire, but the rain hasn't dampened the competitiveness of our celebrities.
And I warned your expert. I said to him, let me tell you something. I know where you live. Don't even think about letting him win.
Tommy, you're 70 odd, you're not mafia.
What do you mean I'm not mafia? You say I'm the godfather.
Godfather of Selby.
Yeah.
Tommy is absolutely delightful. Old pros, aren't they?
Yeah. I think the demeanour could change somewhat.
Could turn ugly. Could turn ugly when Bobby's put on the back foot.
So far, Bobby and Paul have spent £150 on just one lot, the rather unique or terrifying, if you're Paul, three-headed duckling.
Would you not buy that?
Seriously?
That leaves them with £250 to spend during the day ahead.
I'm not very good at this, am I?
Tommy and James spent £220 on 4 items. The might be jade riverboat, the hair end chocolate pot, the Beatles plate, and the clamp brick with paw print. That leaves them £180 left to spend.
Thanks, Dominic. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
thank you.
Cool! Look, this place looks posh.
Beautiful, isn't it? Lovely parkland. You know, I look at that and I think, I wouldn't want to mow it. Just wouldn't want to
Yeah, but
mow
you've got
it.
minions for that, haven't you?
James may have minions at home, but on the road, our celebs are in charge.
Here's our boys.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
How you doing, Tommy?
Good,
Well
mate.
done,
Yeah,
partner. You're all right, you're all right. Well done, well done.
Who's driving, compadre?
You are today, Paul, because your driving yesterday was superb.
You, sir, are a gentleman.
We're staying. All right.
Right, here we go.
Let's go, pal.
So, while Paul and Bobby set off through the Yorkshire Dales, Tommy and James are staying right here at Swinton Park near Ripon to investigate a mystery. They're meeting Susan, who's a member of the family that now own the estate.
Good morning, lovely to see you.
Good morning. Nice to
Morning.
see you.
Yes,
Hello,
you-
James.
Welcome to Swinton Park.
Thank you very much. What a
you.
lovely place.
It was a previous owner called William Danby Jr. who is the man behind the mystery. The house dates back to the 17th century, but it was in the late 18th century that Danby made his mark on the property. In 1794, as was the fashion, Danby went on a grand tour of Europe to learn about the classical civilizations of Greece and Italy, and like most tourists, he returned with classical works of art to decorate his country mansion. But Danby also came back with an obsession, and his mystery lies not in this beautiful house, but a short walk away in its grounds. Danby had become infatuated with the ancient Celtic culture that flourished in Europe before the Romans, and in homage to them, he built this, a replica Druid's temple, one of the most stunning and perplexing follies in the UK.
I'm feeling in touch with nature here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
I mean, how would you set about building something like this?
It is unusual. This is an unusual product of the Grand Tour. They came back with generally sculpture. But failing that, contemporary artists, all those canalettos that came back, pictures of Venice.
Well, nature was their great thing. They loved nature. And dramatic, up here, the dramatic nature, the moors. And I think that's what they wanted to sort of enhance.
Yeah.
Which was nicer, rather than bringing in a canaletto, which didn't really fit in with the local...
That's right, that's right.
Exactly.
I mean, this part of the countryside's really rugged, so this fits.
As well as classic civilizations, the 18th century romantics like Danby embraced the importance of nature, and the pagan Druid priests, with their worship of oak and mistletoe, were seen as ancient English heroes. But little else is known about them and their stone temples. One theory is that they were used as a guide to the stars. Another is that they were built for ritual sacrifice.
This is real skipping and dancing land, isn't it?
We should be.
Amazing, really, when you think all these stones. Each one would have taken a bit of digging out, wouldn't it? Quarrying and getting down and standing up.
He must have had someone saying to him, this is what you've got to do, or like a mentor sort of thing. Yeah.
The experts that have been to have a look who really know about Druids said every aspect is right, you know, he's got it absolutely dead on.
Bizarrely, despite Danby being a rigorous administrator and letter writer, just like the real Stonehenge, nothing remains to tell us how or why Danby built his temple.
Somebody was advising him who knew about it.
Yeah.
But frustratingly, we haven't got any of the papers in the archives.
Isn't that odd?
I know.
Just like the Druids, in the absence of facts, some fanciful folklore has formed over the years. It's believed the temple was built in the early 19th century by unemployed soldiers returning from the Napoleonic Wars who were paid a shilling a day.
Because I know a lot of estate walls and things like that were built after the Napoleonic Wars because there was huge unemployment. And then they came back and, you know, everybody had to provide work. So you had hundreds of sort of ex-soldiers sort of building walls everywhere.
There's also a story that Danby offered to pay anyone willing to live within the temple for 7 years. Legend has it, one hermit lasted 4 years before giving up.
Like all these stories, they perhaps grow in the telling.
Well, maybe.
Would have been a bit crippled with your arthritis.
Yes, you would. You would.
Web feet.
It's not clear why Danby built it. Was it a job creation scheme? Did he have his own private recreations of Druid ceremonies here? Who was his mysterious advisor? Just like the real Druid temples, Danby's motives and methods will remain a mystery, lost in time.
It is odd, it's bizarre, but like all follies, it's rather well thought out, isn't it?
I'd have loved to have helped to build it, me. I would.
Would you, Tommy?
Yeah, I would.
Susan, thank you. It's been
Thank you, Susan.
a revelation.
No, it's always lovely to show it to people because they're always wow.
I know.
I feel I should be stripping off and dancing, really.
Hey,
Nobody's stopping you.
enough of that, James. That image is something I would certainly wish to remain a mystery. Paul and Bobby, meanwhile, have hit the open road and are travelling 15 miles to Pateley Bridge.
What's Tommy saying? Is he sitting pretty? Is he cocky?
He's a bit cocky, and he kept saying, "Don't worry, if I don't win, I know where you live." I said, "You what?" He said, "I know where you live." I said, "Who do you think you are, mafioso?" He went, "Yeah."
Well, there wasn't a horse's head in my bed last night, thank goodness.
Oh, it's coming. he'll be looking at antique shops when horses head.
I'd done enough dead animals yesterday, to be honest with you.
Me too. Nestled Deep in the Yorkshire Dales, this charming little town is home to an array of artists, including sculptors, glassmakers and metalworkers. Bobby and Paul are heading into Crow's Nest Antiques, and they have a plan.
We're going to separate ways and then...
Converge.
Yes.
The shop is run by the lovely Linda.
Just give me a shout if you need any help.
Thank you very much, my love. Thank you.
Right, are we sticking to the plan?
Sticking to the plan.
Bobby and Paul are off in opposite directions, but who will be the first to beat a path to a bargain?
I don't think they're me. I don't think they're me at all.
No, maybe not. But maybe this Victorian Standard Oil lamp might be.
I think this is absolutely beautiful.
I know, it's
but
gorgeous, isn't it? Yes.
There's no top to it, is there?
No, there isn't a top to it, Bobby.
So what's the use of it then?
You can get that off the internet. You
Oh,
can
can
get
you?
the oil off the internet now.
Oh, brilliant.
This is how it works. So that goes up like that, and then you
Fantastic.
fasten it tight again. You can see by all the marks.
Yeah,
it's been up and down.
Yeah. Does the price go up and down? I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
No, the price goes up as well.
Does it ever come down?
You can do.
OK, we'll talk about it later.
It must do. This lamp comes with a hefty price tag, and it's nowhere near what Bobby wants to pay.
It's 195, but I'm not paying that. I want to try and get her down, but she doesn't know that yet. She's a lovely woman, but it's a bit dear.
Paul has also spotted something he rather likes. This Victorian long box, where a lady would keep her evening gloves.
That's an unusual thing, is it not? But wait a minute. What do we have here? Glove stretchers. You've seen this before. But just in case you've not, solutions to the problem of getting your skin-tight leather gloves on to perhaps stretch the leather. And the tool to stretch your gloves is here. There we go. Up into a digit. Squeeze, squeeze. There you go. So you've got the box, the gloves, and the accoutrement. Great stuff. And who doesn't like a little bit of leather of an evening?
Hey, but there's another little twist to this glove box, and the clue is this key.
Now, what do you need to wind up? Clocks and clockwork mechanisms, perhaps driving a musical box, and that's what you've got. Do I risk it? That transports you, does it not? Therein is the joy of antiques. Man, I'm back in 1870 getting ready to go to the ball. And the belle of the ball's getting her gloves on. I love it. Do I love the price?
At £195, love comes at a hefty cost.
The question is, how much slack is in that price?
The answer will need to be a lot, because both the glove box and the lamp are priced at £195. With only 250 left, something has to give.
Linda, have you got a minute?
Yes.
First of all, I want to talk to you.
Yes.
When I say this, I'd find you a very, very attractive lady. You're very attractive.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful smile
Thank you.
and lovely scent.
Lovely.
What is it, Dettol? But listen, are you listening?
I am listening.
What's the lowest price you can go on this?
I can do you a really good price on this, Bobby, actually.
What is it?
I can do it for...
The suspense is killing me.
Look into my eyes.
I'm looking in your eye, don't worry about it.
Don't ask me for any more. Under no circumstances ask me for any more. It's 80 quid.
I think we can go for that.
You're tempted, aren't you?
Not saying yes yet, but it's very good because you're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What's the price you can give us on this?
Now then, this, I can't do too much on this.
But remember, you give it to Bobby Ball. That's what you give it.
I am, but...
Who's made you laugh for many years.
But
For nothing.
I haven't got a lot in this.
Oh, have you not?
I haven't got a lot of play in this.
Right.
So I can do this for 160.
That's a total of £240, which would only leave Bobby and Paul £10 to buy any more items. But there might be a solution.
If I said we can lower this price and maybe take something else...
So a bigger deal, more things might
Yeah.
get us squeeze a wee bit
Yeah,
more.
it will. It
Can
will.
I then show you both
Yeah.
something else?
You can, Paul. But it had better be cheap.
This isn't silver, is it?
It isn't, no, it's silver plate.
I couldn't see a price on it.
Right, the price of this is £32.
Not a bad starting point. This 19th century miniature coffee service is very similar in style to that of the modernist designer Christopher Dresser.
So in an auction, if we can state that that is in the style of Christopher Dresser, it's worth 30, 40, 50 pounds. I think that's a safe-ish bet. But I can tell you for nothing, that's a gamble, and so's the lamp. My question to you is, are you a gambling man? Are you prepared to gamble on good things that have got a fighting chance?
If it's going to help you, then I'll do the lamp for 60.
Of course it does. Manna from heaven. We've got movement.
He's getting excited. He does this, he gets excited.
That's 3 items they've managed to squeeze into their budget now. Could they manage a 4th?
Is there anything else? Did you look at those spoons?
I did look at those spoons. I did look at those spoons. Are you serious? You read my mind, or are you watching me? Shall we?
We're very interested.
They're quirky, they're interesting, they'd look fantastic in a kitchen. They're a nice decorative item, I think.
So it looks like the 3 ladles, with a ticket price of £9 each, are part of the deal now too. Linda must be in a generous mood.
For the lamp, 60 quid. And for this little set, £20.
Okay.
For those, £20.
100.
For the musical box, £140.
It's 240.
That's just 10 under their budget. Can Bobby's charm wring any last-minute concessions out of Linda?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you give us these 3 for 10 quid? And that gives us a fighting chance. Otherwise, Tommy beats me.
OK.
Is that 230 now?
What a double act, eh? They've been bold and they've spent big. They got the glove box, the oil lamp, the coffee service, and finally the 3 ladles for a total of £230, which still leaves them with £20. That is great work, chaps.
Nice to meet you, Bobby.
Thank you.
All the best, good luck.
Okay.
And I'll be watching and I hope you win.
Thanks a lot, Linda.
OK.
Bye, love.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
While Bobby and Paul have been slogging it out at Pately Bridge, Tommy and James have headed 87 miles north to the very heart of North Yorkshire, Richmond.
Never gets any easier getting out of this.
Never
does it?
gets any easier. Bang your head, everything.
Let's hope you didn't bang it too hard. York House may be the last chance to buy antiques today. Luckily, owner Christine is on hand to see them all right.
Hello.
Oh, hello,
How
Tommy.
are you?
I'm
Nice
fine.
to see you, darling.
Hello.
James.
Hello.
The boys still have £180 left and not a lot of time to spend it. Better get shopping.
This is nice, isn't it?
You know, it's all about searching, isn't it?
Yeah, looking and seeing.
Looking.
Well, you know best. You're the expert, so it's, you know.
Nicely delegated there, Tommy.
Tommy, something I saw caught my eye when I came in here is this little fellow. So it's sort of Edwardian, late Victorian.
Right.
Silver.
Yeah.
So we've got the lion passant there.
Okay.
But it's missing a stopper.
Okay, all right.
So why would you have that? You have that stop evaporation. So it'd be something like perfume.
Right.
So something alcohol sort of based that would evaporate.
Right.
Just have a feel. Because sometimes the eyes...
It's nice. I like
the eyes can lie.
But it's nicely cut, isn't it?
How much? I haven't even looked at that.
48. Want a deal, don't we?
We want a real deal.
25 quid.
25, 30.
Yeah, 30 tops.
Go on, you do the deal with
I'll do the
Christine.
deal. Where's Christine now?
Christine. Go on. You know the form.
Come here, my lovely, my lovely Christine.
Hello.
Let me tell you,
Yes.
we quite like that.
Yes.
But
Nice.
we could do with a bit of a deal on it. What about between me and you now? Right. 25?
No, that's a bit low. A bit low. It's a bit low, that's really. It's a bit low.
So,
It's 48.
30 quid. 30.
30.
30.
Go on then, Tommy.
Yes.
Thank you.
30.
Oh, very kind.
Thank you
That's
very
really good,
much. That's
Christine.
lovely.
Thank you.
Thank
that
you.
gives us a chance, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And that deal wraps up the shopping.
£30.
Thank you very much, Tommy.
Thank
Lovely.
you, Chris. That's
Hope you
lovely.
do well with it.
Thank you. We've done it now.
Yeah.
It's in the bag.
Now time for a chance to see what the others did with their money.
So how's it gone, boys?
It's gone fantastic, fantastic. We're winning, we're winning.
Tommy, you're getting excited, but you're not winning.
We are.
Today you lose.
Look at that.
I can't believe somebody's bought a brick.
It's got a dog's paw print in it, man.
And somebody's going to do that. Go, look at this, I bought a brick. Why? It's got a dog's paw in it.
Wow, I'm telling you.
It would need to be the print of a Yeti. Yeah, I'm going to tell you how you've been conned, right? Someday in a brickworks for making a brick, along came a cat. Hello. Oh, mention the brick. And they all went, ooh, look.
Oh, you're right. It could be a lion.
That jade thing you've got there.
Yeah, love it.
I went, exactly, and I went for it, right?
Yeah.
So what? Why didn't you buy it then?
I said, I don't want it, it's broken.
Because you've lost. That's why,
broken.
because that's worth a fortune.
It's broken.
Not impressed them, Bobby. Let's hear what Tommy makes of your items.
Look at this. Oh, look at this lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's knocked the pot over.
We're just stunned to silence.
A three-headed duck.
I know. It just gets worse, doesn't it?
And Tommy, you've lost again.
No, I'm not. I'm not losing.
Well, we'll soon see, but first let's hear what they thought of each other's swag.
Ours is so quirky, it's unbelievable. And I'm telling you, when we pulled that thing off and showed ours, they were gobsmacked.
I looked at Bobby's stuff, and I'll be honest with you, it's all right. I'm not decrying it, but you can't beat the brick.
You think of the brick?
What do I think of it? Why would you buy a brick? It's a brick with a paw mark in it. I'm so chuffed because I think we're going to win.
This is your moment.
This is the moment.
This is your moment.
And you've made it happen for me.
Oh,
right.
Don't say that for the auction.
You've made it happen.
All the best at the auction.
Hey, we're in this together.
And we'll beat them.
Yes!
And finally to auction. After clocking up a couple of 100 miles through the rugged beauty of Yorkshire, our dealing duos are heading to auction in the Victorian spa town of Harrogate. There's certainly no muck here, but will there be any brass?
Is it Harrogate or Harrogate?
Harrogate.
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 It's a lovely place.
Yeah, it is. Nice.
Anyway, we'll find out today if I like it or not. If I win, I'll love it. If I don't win, I'm not a lover.
You're not a lover.
That's the end to it.
Not long till you find out, Bobby. Famous for its health-giving waters and beautiful gardens, Harrogate, or Harrogate, depending on your mood, consistently charts in polls of the best places to live in the UK. In 2014, they even finished a stage of the Tour de France here. But who will cross the line as winners today?
Good morning to you. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good, I'm all right.
Hello, James. How are you?
Very good.
Good
How are
man.
you? How are you?
What, you're going down?
Oh, you can't use mine. That's mine. That's down. You're going down.
Today's auction house is the Harrogate Auction Centre. They've only been going for 3 years, but our auctioneer, George Allen, has been in the business for nearly 40 years. What are his thoughts on the two more unique items our team's bought?
The 19th century clamp brick. I think a dog's walked through it. Bit different, quirky, very good. Cool, what can we say about this? The taxidermy piece with the three-headed duckling under a glass dome. Who's going to buy it? What do you do with it? Who knows?
Good question, George. Let's just have a little reminder of what our dynamic duos splashed the cash on. Bobby and Paul started the road trip with £400 and spent £380 on 5 lots.
Bye, love.
Thank you.
Tommy and James also started with £400 but only spent £250 on 5 lots.
Thank you very much, Tommy. Lovely.
you, Chrissy.
Hope
That's
you do
lovely.
well with it.
The room is ready. The phone and internet bidders are poised. So let's have ourselves an auction.
Watch this now. This is it.
The first item is Tommy and James's hair-end porcelain chocolate pot.
30, 20, 10 to start me, 5 anywhere. 5 star lot, 5 anywhere. 2 bid, £2 the bid, 4 bid, 6 bid, 8 bid, 10 bid, £10 the bid. Any
Double
man
digit
sold
your
10,
roll.
any more? All done. 12 bid, 14 bid, 14, you're out, Bob. The 1. Try the 1, Bob. It's yours with another 1. 15 bid, he says. 15 bid, any more? All out, done at 15.
Oh, God.
There's no arguing. That was a loss. That's not helping Tommy's chances of winning.
I think that's a bit of a success. That could be one of the smaller losses of the day.
Next up is one of Bobby and Paul's items, the rustic wooden ladles.
A lot of interest on the book, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of interest, commission bids.
Anything starts at 10, 15, 20,
Oh,
5.
dearie me.
30 bid. £30 bid on the book at 35. 40 bid, 45 on the book at 45.
Who's got
45 the bid. Any more?
Come on. Good one. Yes, good on that, lads.
Laidlaw's ladles have served up a tasty profit.
Can't believe it. 35 quid.
I think you're racing in the lead here.
Next, Tommy and James's item, the Beatles plate.
10 to start me, 5 anywhere.
Don't get on to 5
anywhere
too
to start me
quickly.
on the Beatles plate. 5 bid, 750. 10 bid, £10 the bid. Any Vance on 10, any more? 15 bid, 15 the bid at £15. Number 45.
£3 profit. £3 profit. How did I know that? How did I know it?
Because you know why? You're an
I'm
expert.
an
You're an expert.
Yes, Bobby's right. A whole £3 profit. But hey, they all count.
That's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's Bobby's oil lamp. Next, will it bring a profit?
Don't know who bought this, but it's a really nice piece.
It's a nice thing.
20 bid, 25 bid at the back of the room, and I'm £25 the bid, 30 bid, 35, 40 bid, 45.
Come in.
50 bid, 55, 60 bid, 65, 65 bid, 70 bid, 75, £80 the bid, 85 bid, 90 bid, 95 at 95. Gone.
Who's an expert? Who's an expert? Who's an expert? Me. That was brilliant, that.
He's got the antiques bug all right, and also a tidy profit. Next, it's time for the brick. This will be interesting.
Who bought this one?
Tommy.
Me.
It's a brick.
There's a
brick.
story behind that.
It's a brick. It's a brick.
It's a brick with a dog clawing.
500 to start me.
Yes. 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 Good start.
£200 to
You can only
start
go
me.
up from there.
£50 to start me on the brick. 10 to start me. 5 anywhere. Oh, 5 bid.
sir.
In
Yes,
at 5.
sir.
5
Yeah.
bid. 5 bid. Any advance on 5. 7, 6, she says.
Yes.
8 bid.
I'll
8
sign it,
bid.
I'll sign
10 bid. 12 bid. 14 bid.
Yes.
16.
Yes, sir. Well done.
18.
Yes, sir.
20.
Yes, sir. Come on.
22.
Come on.
22.
Yes,
Opposition
come
at
on.
22.
Come
24.
on.
26.
Yes, come on.
26. 28.
Come on.
30.
Yes.
30.
30 quid.
Go on, keep
32.
It's a brick.
32. 34 bid. 34. 36. 36 bid all done.
Yes.
Yo. Number 44.
I can't believe you've all been bidding for a brick.
Wonders will never cease. A profit on the brick with the paw print.
I can't get my breath, me.
Coffee service. What?
Next is Bobby and Paul's coffee service in the style of Christopher Dresser. What's in a name, I wonder?
20, 10, 5 bid. Lovely little set, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 5 bid. Any Vance
I
on
think that's
5.
enough, don't you?
10
Yeah.
a bid. 10 bid, 15 bid. 15 bid. Any more? 1750 is back in. 1750, 20 bid. Any more? All done. 2250. New bidder. 2250 bid. All done at 2250. The buyer,
Well
number
done,
55.
well done.
2250.
Profit again.
It's a very slim profit, though. Paul had high hopes for that. Bad luck, old chap. It's the silver-mounted cut-glass perfume bottle next. Very pretty, but will it make money?
It's a cracker. 10 to start me. 5 anywhere.
Oh, so tiny.
5 anywhere to
Give it
start
a
me.
chance.
5 anywhere. Surely on this one. 5 bid. It's cut glass as well, remember. 5 bid. N750. 10 bid. 1250. 15. 1750. 20 bid. 2250.
Keep it going.
25. 750. 2750. Finished at 2750. Number 30.
Well, Tommy, to use what you said, you're going down.
You just did.
Another loss. That is a shame.
Oh, man.
Tommy, what's happening?
What's happening here?
It's Bobby and Paul's glove box next. Paul did admit this one was a gamble.
Can we see £100 to start me? 20. 20 bid. £20 the bid. Any advance on 25 bid, 30 bid, £30 there. £30 bid, 5. 35, 40 bid. 45 bid. 45 bid. Any advance on 45. Any advance on 45. 50 bid. £50 the bid. 55. Any advance on 55. And all done at £55.
Uh-oh, that's a big hit, and it's pushed Tommy and James into a strong lead.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, it's fantastic fun, isn't it?
Oh,
it is
yeah.
good fun.
Next, it's the item Bobby and Paul were wary of. Will the buyers think it's jade?
Another super lot,
Be
ladies
careful
and
with that
gentlemen.
now.
£50 to start me. 20. 20 bid.
Oh, God, we're
30
down again.
bid. 40 bid. 50 bid. £50, 60 bid. 70.
Come on.
Beautiful piece, 80 bid.
Come on.
£80 the bid.
Come on.
£80 the bid anymore.
Don't get that
All
gavel up.
done,
Don't-
finished, sure, at £80 the bid. It's gone, number 39.
You just lost £60. That's fantastic.
Thank you very much for that.
Bobby did warn you, Tommy. Looks like the buyers weren't convinced either. That's brought Bobby and Paul right back in the race.
You can't, I haven't won one yet.
It's all come down to the final item, and they've saved the best till last.
I bought it for 150. So we have to sell it for at least £100 for me and him to beat you two.
The room is ready. The foam bidders are poised, so let's have ourselves an auction.
There we go. Can we see £100 to start me? £100, £50 to start me?
30.
50, 20, 30,
10.
£30
10.
anywhere? 20, 10,
Tom, shut up!
Oh, tempers are fraying.
£10 the
Don't go
bid.
mad.
Any advance on 10, 15, 20, £20,
All right, it's
5.
going up now.
Very, very different. 25 bid. Any more? 3 heads are better than 1. 25 bid.
Get the gavel up, mate. Get the gavel up.
30 bid, new bidder. £30 the bid. Any advance on 30? Any more? All done. Are you absolutely sure? At £30 only bid.
Yeah! How about that? See, I'm walking. That's it, we've lost.
At least Bobby bought it with his heart.
That's the first competition I've ever lost with you.
Never mind, quack, quack, quack.
So, is Bobby right? Let's have a look. Bobby and Paul started the road trip with £400. They went for it and spent £380, but after auction costs, made a loss of £226.25, leaving them with £173.75. Tommy and James also started with £400. After costs, they made a loss too of £107.73. This has left them with a grand total of £292.27, which makes them the winners and allows me finally to say, rock on, Tommy.
Some you win, some you lose. You don't say. Congratulations, my expert.
What a fantastic
We've had a great time. It's been
And he'll
brilliant.
never let this go.
I'll never let it go. All the time. Ta-da.
See you guys.
Thanks, fellas.
Until next time, farewell.
Well, more experts take the chair and put their brains to the test in Mastermind next tonight on BBC Two. And then at 8:30, Easter's come early, and with 800 buns to prepare, the Reverend's in danger of getting hot and cross in an island parish in the Falklands.